Hey, welcome back. Welcome to my June 2009 Lake Keowee real estate update. It is June 3rd. Can you believe it? We're in the first week of June. It's a gorgeous day today, about 85 degrees. It's around 7:30 at night. I'm standing in my backyard at my house up on the north end of the lake. And again, I appreciate you taking the time to sit down and learn more about Lake Keowee. Let's talk a little bit about lake levels today. Keowee has been down for about the past 3 years, about anywhere from 3 to 5 feet because we've been in a severe drought. I want to tell you more though about Lake Jocassee, which is our sister lake just north of Lake Keowee itself. We've been down at Jocassee for about 3 to 4 years, about 23 feet or so, 20 to 25 feet, on average about 23. Today we're down about 4.5 feet. So we've had a lot of good rain. The lakes have come back up. So, you know, as you go into the first week of June, you know, a lot of kids are out of school, you're taking family vacations. When you're out with your family, you know, always remember, you know, be careful about drinking on the lake. You know, as living here full time, my back porch, I'm right here on the big part of the water. I see a lot of game wardens on the lake. So, you know, they're doing writing a lot of tickets. So make sure you have your life jackets with you. Keep those kids in the boat. Watch those shallow points around those shoals. Even though if the lake's up, those shoals can still be shallow around those points. So really be careful about that. Yesterday, I went and met with the Cliffs yesterday. I met with their management team yesterday and met with some of their sales folks. So some good encouraging news from the Cliffs also. They have 240 tours booked for the next 60 days. Now that's not just here at Lake Keowee, that's out of all of their 8 communities, but 240, so those numbers are up over what they were last year, so that's some encouraging news. You know, in May, last month, I closed 5 pieces of property. My phone's ringing more, I'm getting more emails, having more people call me about looking for property, so that's all encouraging as we move into the second half of 2009. Let's talk about inventory. Waterfront lots. Let's start with waterfront lots first. We have 454 waterfront lots for sale on the lake as of today, June 3rd. This time last year we had about 350, so those numbers continue to increase. Now that's only MLS sales. That's not counting any for sale by owners. That's not counting stuff that the Cliffs doesn't have on their website, on the MLS, or anything that the Reserve might not have on the MLS. So those numbers as of today, 454. We have 9 pending waterfront sales as of today, and we have sold 8 lots from January 1st through June 3rd. So between the pending and the sold, provided all the pending ones close, we've sold about 17 lots in the first half of 2009. So that's not a lot. When you look at last year, from January 1st through June 3rd, we've sold 23. So we're down a little bit, about, 6 lots less than last year. So the lot numbers have dropped off. But what's really picked up are the home sales. Let's talk about home sales first. 264 homes for sale on the lake as of today. 6 are pending, and we have 38 that have sold from January 1st through June 30th. So 44 homes are either sold or under contract or sold since January 1st. So you take 44 homes versus 17, and you know, one reason is with that is the banks, they're getting hard. It's hard for the banks to be lending money on land right now. They're wanting 20 and 30% down. I had 5, like I said, I had 5 closings in May. 3 were waterfront lots. They were cash buyers. One was a financing situation, and I tell you, that guy who did the financing, it was tough. I mean, he had jumped through a lot of hoops. He had a great credit score, and he still had 20% down. But you know, he had to go through and give them a lot of information. So it's just getting pretty tough for the banks to be lending money on land. So let's look at last year's numbers. 27 houses sold last year on Lake Keowee at this time, from January 1st through June 30th. So 27 houses last year, 44 up until this time this year. So that's a pretty good increase over last year. So first of all, let me thank you for joining me today for the June 2009 Lake Keowee Real Estate Update. Please, as always, if you have any questions about, hey Michael, what's going on in the lake, or I saw this listing, can you tell me more about it? Always email me, or feel free to pick up the phone and call me. Heck, if you're up here on the north end, stop by the house. I'll probably be out on the dock sometime in the afternoons or the weekends. Feel free to stop in and say hello. If you're thinking about selling your property and just have a general question, or you say, hey Michael, can you give me some more information on what you think my property might be worth? As always, feel free to pick up the phone and call me. I'm here to help you any way that I can. Again, thanks for joining me for the June 2009 update. And can you believe it? July is next. Can't believe it. Look forward to seeing you next month.